So for the taxpayer, so i-click nyo itong taxpayer because siya yung employed naman. So name of employer, so i-check yung 2316 niyo sa ating example is Capsule Corporation. Ayan, check ninyo. So yan, nakalagay dyan dito. Ayan, the employer's name, Capsule Corporation. And then yung TIN ng employer ninyo, ayan, nakalagay sa number 16. Sa ating example, si Capsule Corporation, yan yung TIN niya, 123-456-789. Yung TIN ng employer, 123-456-789, and then 00000. Compensation income and the tax withheld. So again, open natin yung ating 2316 is nasa number 19. So the gross compensation is 888,000. So yan yung ilalagay natin doon. 888,000. And then tax withheld naman is, ayan, nasa number 28. Total taxes withheld is 80,100. Tax withheld, 80,100. And then number 2, wala tayong details for the number 2. Wala tayong second na employer. So the gross compensation, income, and total tax withheld sa 3A dito is still the same, 888,000 yung ating total na gross compensation income. And then the total tax withheld is still 80,100. Ayan. So, kita nyo dito sa part schedule 2, ayan, may na-fill outan niya na yung mga details na in-input natin dito. So gross compensation, again, review natin is 888,000. So dito tayo sa number 5, saan ba ito kukunin? Non-taxable exempt compensation. So again, balikan natin yung ating 2316. So dito sa 2316, kita nyo sa number 20, ayan, less total non-taxable exempt compensation is 200,000. So yung lalagay natin dito is 200,000. So that would give us itong taxable compensation income na 688,000. So ito yung automatic niyang kinumpute. Yung tax due natin is 80,100. So usually ito, yung tax due natin na amount is equal din dun sa winidheld ng ating employer. So kita nyo is tax due 80,100 and yung tax withheld is 80,100. So 0-0 lang yan because after ng year end, usually may mga adjustments na ginagawa yung ating HR